Alright, continuing on with Case 5. Rise from Ashes, Day 3 Trial Former, from Chapter Start. February 24th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby Number 1. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in two different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at the other crime scene. Lana. Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So, how'd it go? It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret. I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Skye. We discovered traces left by a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. You found Officer Marshall's traces? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Skye? Do what you have to, Mr. Wright. Oh, it's cold. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be a long trial. I actually should take a second to refresh myself before I start this, but February 24th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. I'll just refresh myself during the case earlier, just look through the court record real quick. Okay, so... Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach criminal affairs from the prosecutor's office. The victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both times at the same place. Or at the same... at the same place, both... at the same time, in both places. Okay. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, the body was eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He's done so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's supposed to be an admiral trait? Admirable? Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Oh god, Meekins. Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Yeah, this is gonna be, He's just staring off into space. That's actually kind of... Oh, Meekins. Would the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I am Officer Meekins. Mike Meekins, sir. My occupation is, that would be a murderer, sir. Well, so you're telling us you were a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'd never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir. Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is, sir, I'm what you call a part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend, sir. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir. Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. After all, sir, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Crime report, sir. Crime report, sir. Although it's not my normal duty, sir, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day, sir. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen, sir, and rushed into the room, sir. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked, sir. I fell for my life, sir. Then I did it, sir. Oh, poor Meekins. After that, I passed out, sir, until another officer smacked me awake, sir. If there was no body, though, how did they know a murder actually happened? I mean, there was blood there, but... So, the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Do unto others before they do unto you, sir. That's what the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted, and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. Yeah, that was... like, that's what we already know, because we went and questioned him. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start with a lot of pressing then. Although, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna press him to get whole. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Wait, really? No, now that's a scary thought. Evidence transferal was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by the head detective, sir. Oh, he really had to guard that? Good job, Meekins. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process, sir. It's my sole mission for that day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very, important mission. After the award ceremony finished, sir, that day, there were so many people running around, sir. That I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room, sir. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? Wait, so... Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So he went... The reason he noticed the person was because he was going to go into the room. Okay, anyway, as I said, I'm just gonna press him. Just to see if we already know all of this, but we need a bit more out of him. I need to know if there's any, like, flaws in his testimony. Maybe prove his innocence, or he's a mastermind behind that face. So we know why he was assigned to the guard room now, which it was fairly obvious, but it's good to know it inside the game for Phoenix. I saw a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. Now, in order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck, sir. So then, your ID number should be listed in here, right? Oh, that is a good idea. There it is, sir. I found it, sir. This is the one right here, sir. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir. It's 4989596, sir. That's my number, sir. I see. Huh? But the number 4989596. Oh, wow. That was 14... Well, okay. So... One's at 450 and then 514. Okay, it's shown being used twice. Please explain, witness. Yeah, Edgeworth's trying to make sense of this too at this point. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time was when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room, and the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down, sir. I see. So it was during that second time when... Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen, sir. That added to the ID card record. Okay. Yeah, I think this is just one I'm gonna have to press on everything at this point. Until I get... because it's slowly updating things. Meekins is very vague with his statements, but if you press on him, he's actually telling me quite a bit, which is really nice. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. Okay, so... Do you yeah, so you were attacked. Can you please tell us what exactly happened to you? Or exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife! Sir? Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, sir, with me charging in on him like that, sir, he looked as surprised as I was, sir. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. Wait, what if he accidentally, what if the detective accidentally pulled it out on him and was just surprised that somebody walked in on him and ran in, like Meekins did? But the knife which, what if the knife he pulled was the actual evidence? That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, sir, struggling to detain him. I'm just imagining an octopus with his face now. That's how I got this gash on my hand, sir. Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked, sir. I grabbed the man by his collar, sir. I fought for my life. Then I did it. Okay, what exactly did you do to him? What exactly do you mean when you said you did it? I don't know. I don't like the type, but, sir, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. Wait, what? The man let his guard down for an instant, sir, so I snatched the knife from him. He's a killer. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver, sir. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I made sure to close my eyes like a man, sir. Oh, that's great. See? He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, sir, the white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then, sir, the next thing I knew, sir, yes, he punched me right in the face, sir. After that, I passed out, sir, until another officer smacked me awake. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to press that. Until another officer smacked me awake. What officer smacked you awake, first of all? About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that, sir? I was unconscious. Sir? Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too, sir. I woke up crying tears of pain, sir. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, though, sir, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. I turned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Yeah. That's very important. Now we can all rest easy. I believe we have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Actually, did he murder? Yes, Officer Meekins? With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my cell, sir. Chief Gon delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The Chief? Delivered it? What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room, sir. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just did what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at, sir. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. I feel like they're trying to set, like, the police department's got a grudge against Edgeworth at this point, except for Gumshoe. Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word murdering, sir. It scares me, sir. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Wait, oh god! Why that thing? Oh, go away. Oh man, look at the animation. It's like a little. That's really cool, actually. I feel like... Oh, look, Meekins. This is adorable. Okay, Meekins, you kinda snuck up on him behind. You should have said something. Okay, Meekins is knocked out. Wait, was that there before? I want to watch that again. I think I saw something. I don't know, though. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Sir, that's the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. I'm pretty sure you're the only person that thinks that other than Gumshoe. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Security video added to the court record. Yes, well, anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone. The evidence in the evidence room and some sort of activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, I thought he was going to say incompetent footage, but the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that all right with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. Mystery man, witness testimony. Yeah. Still, though, the video does have some things. His face can't be seen clearly. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, sir. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, sir, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do, sir. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him, sir. No one else could have unlocked it, sir. This is a really hard part, because I have to think, like, two murders, how's this all gonna connect? But I guess right now I'm just worrying about this part, this murder, so-said murder. So, what's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker with equipped with a fingerprint activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead. But everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Yeah, true. So, the video proves that he encountered someone. You see him get knocked out. You see Goodman disappear. But you don't see Goodman die. Also, Goodman has the knife. And we don't actually see Meekins take the knife. Okay, actually, I want to look at the tape one more time, Mr. Man. Let me look at the tape real quick. Okay, so we see him walk through. Yeah, his face isn't seen. Wait, one second. Let me check something. I feel like I see something here. Wait. I'm checking. I thought I saw something. Wait, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit up. Is that the locker he went to? Yeah, it is. And he just opens it up. The lit up means that it's open, right? Okay, so Meekins runs in. Something fell out. Okay, I saw something fall out of the locker and then the fight took place. There's nothing caught in that locker either. And then when it goes back, there's something caught on the locker now, isn't there? Yeah, see? And that was where Marshall's prints were. That was in Marshall's locker. Wait a minute. Okay. let me look through this. I found a couple things. So first of all, well, there's no question that the person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints. The locker he opened is sequentially Detective Goodman's locker. So it must have been him. No one else could unlock it, but there's a problem. It couldn't have been him. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video, the man's face. Sir, if I may say something, sir, please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock, and it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. Yeah, but, I mean, we can't see his face, and also, he opened, or he somehow got into, at least it looks like he opened, Marshall's lock, too. And the lock was already open for Detective Goodman's at the same time. My unsettled state can't testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security video? There's a problem. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not be Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. He wouldn't want me to point it, he would want me to point it out. Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. Alright, how's it gonna make me do this? I hope it's not a new thing. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. I have to point out the problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that. Yeah, same for me. You can do it, Mr. Wright! With science! It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times, sir. I can't stand watching the video, sir. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman? Oh god, I hate that song. Okay, so first right here, this is already lit up. Can I just present, like... Yeah, I want to present that it was lit up. Do I have to present the locker, though, or that the light that was lit up? I'll go with the light that was lit up. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins. Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If the print matches the... Oh, yep, there you go. Registered data. The light turns on and the lock is released. According to my limited experience, sir, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Please stop going past the blue badger. Oh, the thing is so... I've seen so much stuff. Why is it going through the whole video? Don't go through the whole video, please. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit. Yeah, that was the thing I noticed the first time. I barely remembered that from the beginning, but it's like, okay. Thank God I paid attention to that information that I thought might have been useless earlier, but apparently it was good. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. What was that, Meekins? Order, order. What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. but the locker's locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know, it must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect any and report any malfunction. Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouth shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Science Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the electronic system? Something jam the sensor? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked, Mr. Wright. Please point out the cause for this. Okay. So, okay, wait, before I go there. So, something might have jammed the sensor or blocked it from being locked or closed completely also. So maybe it didn't get closed completely. Maybe it was that thing that fell out. Yeah, this thing. Haha. Yes, there you are. Maybe this was like sticking out. And I know there's like some locks that if it's kind of like a trunk or something sticking out, the trunk might not go all the way down on your car or something. Maybe it's maybe there's also something falling out, which is important. And wait, that was the rubber glove, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the rubber glove, wasn't it? Yeah, that looks like the rubber glove. I'm gonna present that. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part that I showed you earlier. Yeah. Maybe that was stuck inside, which is why it didn't close completely, but he didn't, beforehand, what's his face didn't pay attention. The guy who got killed, I'm not remembering his name right now. Goodman. Goodman didn't pay attention that his locker wasn't closed completely and something was sticking out of it. What's this? Something light fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out of doors, fall out when doors are open, sir. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open my car door, sir. We can't be sure. That item was in the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie, sir. 2 out of 3 times I get stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me, sir. But the object would have to fit extremely thin to fit in the door. Not exactly that, it would also have to block the electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene, there just might have been something that fits this description. But sir, by an insulator, don't you mean... I think I finally got this figured out. Yeah, it's the glove. I'm pretty sure. But I will present the glove next... well, after I pause this. But I'm gonna read this line first. Very well, will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was the insulator stuck in the door? I'm gonna present the glove next time, definitely, but I'm gonna pause it first.